looking good, and here we go. Countdown has started. Map number 1. What's my prediction? I predict 3-1 Sweden. I have to. 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. The first rocket launcher is going to go to BPS. He's probably going to go for the first mega here. Gonna rocket jump up, and Glad is gonna pick up the first quad. So normal start here. He's gonna go down immediately to the grenade launcher of Greco. So we get to see more of BPS is gonna go for this next green armor, maybe. Or no, he's gonna make his way over to the yellow armor. And it's perfectly safe. His entire team is here just making sure that he gets it. The second rocket launcher is about to spawn. Let's see if BPS is gonna help his teammates to get that. Looks like he is. So it has spawned. BPS is here just waiting for someone to come pick it up. This is, of course, the most important thing on E1M2 is to get rocket launchers. So, Team Sweden with 2 rocket launchers now against 1 grenade launcher on Glad. It's a good start for Team Sweden here. Managing to kill that first quad very early as well. BPS is going to pick up a couple of rockets and then probably make his way over to this quad and try to secure this. They know that the enemy team does not have any rocket launchers, so all he needs to worry about... Oh my god, BPS is gonna bore with the quad. He picks up the quad, but then bores. So that's a rocket pack in the box. I think it actually went down. No, yes, it did. Someone picked it up, but died with it. So that rocket launcher is gone. OK98 still has a rocket launcher, though. And so does Glad, by the way. So 1 rocket launcher to 1 at this point. It's still a pretty good start for Team Sweden. Someone in the chat saying, Barca, what the fuck? Okay, 3-2 for Mother Russia. Yeah, maybe. I still think 3-1 Sweden. I have to believe. Alright, OK98 doing a pretty good job here. He now has the timing on the mega. The mega counter just started and the quad is coming up. Let's see if Team Sweden, if he announced that the mega is in 20 or not. Here comes the attack by Glad, though. And OK98 doing a good job just surviving here. And oh my god, that's perfect play by OK98. Not being anywhere close to the box. And he also got the kill on Glad, by the way. Glad did go down with that rocket launcher for team. Oh no! OK98 loses a fight with against a buckshot of Sepp. So let's take a look at the score difference right now. Sepp doing good on Team Russia, and OK98 doing good for Team Sweden. Of course, we're still very early in this game, only 2.5 minutes in. Raket misses the yellow armor, so he's gonna go down. He's gonna drop a pack to his teammate, however, so that's perfectly fine. His teammate got the pack, and OK98, no, he's gonna drop a pack to the enemy. Glad gets a pack from OK98, and the red rocket launcher is about to spawn. OK98 coming in and actually stealing it, and now a pack is dropped by Glad instead. So OK98 gets his rocket launcher back along with the other rocket, but then he dies to the spawn of Sepp. Sepp spawns perfectly and just kills him. So no rocket launchers on the map for this quad. So let's see who picks up the quad. No rocket launchers anywhere to be found, and it's gonna be Sepp. He's gonna get a couple of kills with the boomstick. Just gonna try to survive here. He does have the buckshot as well, so that is a very strong weapon on E1M2 due to the lack of other weapons and armors. It's only 1 green armor and 1 yellow armor, but this yellow armor is quite far away. But Sepp probably does the right choice here by staying and just waiting for this. It's 4 seconds away. Okay, he did not. He gave it away to a teammate instead. He gave it to Dot. Dot has a super nail gun, but so does Sepp now. I'm not sure. They probably communicated that well between themselves. On the other side of the map, BPS has managed to pick up a rocket launcher, and so has Raket. So they have 2 rocket launchers, and BPS does have the mega. I can see that in the bottom right corner on the overlays of the teams. Quad is coming up anyways in 6 seconds, and Sepp actually has a very good position here. He can just spam grenades because he has grenades for days. He also has a yellow armor, so that's going to be an easy quad for Team Russia to get. Sepp has it, but he has to attack Mega against 2 rocket launchers. That's not the easiest thing to do. And now they've actually gathered 3 rocket launchers. Greco might be in trouble here, though. He did go... Oh my god, Sepp just missed him. He was coming from start, so Sepp just barely missed that that rocket launcher. So Sweden still... Okay, that's there you go, there you go. Nice play by Greco and Raket, getting a couple of kills there with the rocket launchers, and they do have 3 on their team now. Mega is about to spawn. Let's see if whom of them is gonna pick it up. It looks like Raket because he has more rockets. And he's gonna pick up a couple of more here and try to make his way into the yellow armor. Maybe, actually, Quad is coming up, so maybe he'll stay here. Alright, BPS is gonna pick up the Quad. He has 48 rockets. That's kind of crazy, actually, on E1M2, how you managed to get that many rockets. There are not many rocket packs to pick up, or ammo packs, rather. But Team Russia does have 2 rockets of their own, and there goes one. That is Dot. Oh my god, but Glad picks up the pack and kills BPS, who had the Quad. Good pack pickup by Team Russia, eliminating one of the rockets. But here we get to see that Mr. Greco and Raket are holding the yellow fort down. Doing very well in just protecting this yellow armor, and that's what you need to do. OK98 found himself a rocket launcher as well, the spawn, and he went to start. So they now have 3 rocket launcher against 1, which is Glad. And there you go, here comes Glad. He's gonna kill the first rocket launcher. That's Raket. What is gonna happen with the Quad though? Raket goes down over there, and Sepp is gonna pick it up, but all the rocket launchers over at the Quad area actually did go down. So the only 2 rocket launchers on the team right now is Greco and OK98 for Team Sweden, that is. And none of the Russian players has a rocket launcher at this point. Tell your friends, guys, this is the semi-finals of the GetQuad Nations Cup, Sweden versus Russia. Tell your friends to tune in to the stream, because this is going to be a good one, I feel it, and the scores are still pretty close, actually. Dot only with 7 frags. But give him a rocket launcher and he can do wonders. But right now, Team Sweden is definitely in control. And just as I say that, Dot actually picked up a rocket launcher and made his way into Mega. And the Mega is about to spawn as well in 10 seconds. He's probably not going to be able to go for the Quad, but he's going to get a Mega. And Dot can be very scary with a Mega and a rocket launcher, of course. So the okay, let's see if BPS does one of his crazy attacks into the Mega. He knows that there's an enemy rocket launcher there. Okay, he's just gonna fire 1 rocket to start off with, but maybe build up some speed and try to attack once again. He's so good at this dance, this Mega dance. They now have 2 rocket launchers, by the way, Glad and Dot. They're one at rocket launcher and 1 in Mega. Of course, Dot's still in the Mega room. He has yet to pick up the Mega, by the way. Okay, now he picked up the Mega. He timed it perfectly for when the Quad was over. Smart play by Dot. So he waited for the Quad to be over, then he picked up the Mega to start the countdown. Of course, whenever you're above 100 HP, the Mega will slowly tick down. So that's very smart by Dot. However, something damaged him, so he's back, and the Mega timer is back on the timer. Here comes the next squad in 2 seconds. Sweden has a pretty good lead here. 9 minutes in, 8 minutes in, rather. And BPS is going to pick up the next squad again. He's probably going to make his way over to the yellow armor. No, well, maybe he wants this yellow just to be even more safe, because 1 direct rocket would deal a lot of damage to him right now. Dot still with that rocket launcher, by the way. He managed to grab himself a green armor and then went back to Mega and got the Mega. Now he's going to attack from the spikes area, but then later back off, and here comes the big attack, I think. That's Dot, and that's a perfect kill. That's a pack as well. He's gonna pick it up. Doesn't want to risk saving it for his teammates, as he knew that there was a flood of Russian players incoming. Excuse me. I did not have COVID-19, I promise. It's just hard to speak very quickly and speak a lot, you know? Also, welcome Meek to the stream. Hello, dude. Spread the word, guys. Spread the word. More people want to see this. Sweden versus Russia. A very good start for Team Sweden. BPS once again with a Quad. We've been following BPS for quite a while here. And Dot has another rocket launcher, by the way, over at Mega. He's back in his Mega room. BPS is trying to find any stray weapons anywhere. Oh, that's a beautiful rocket. Of course, he can't see through the water as we can. You cannot see through water in QuakeWorld, so that's a very impressive rocket. Perfect angle. And it shows on the scoreboard as well. BPS having a really good game thus far. Sepp is doing really good for Team Russia. Now, people were questioning whether Sepp or Gore would play, and who's the better player, but it looks like on E1M2, Sepp is doing pretty well here. Surprisingly, Dot on the lower side of the scoreboard, even though he's had a rocket launcher much of the time. But here comes the attack, and Bullet kills 2 teammates. Sepp is gonna, Dot is gonna pick up the quad. But how did that happen? Bullet had a quad. I mean, he had a rocket launcher and killed 2 teammates with it. But Dot does have the quad anyways. He only has a boomstick to his name though, so he can't do very much. He's waiting for some support from his teammates, and here comes the attack with the quad, but he's gonna go down to OK98. OK98 did take a lot of damage, bringing the quad down though, so he's in trouble here. Down to only 5 HP. He's gonna retreat to start and pick up a little bit of health here, but he's still in very much trouble. Let's see if he can make it out. Oh, here. Looks like Spikes is clear, so he should be able to make his way back to the yellow armor, and he does exactly that. Now Bullet comes in with a perfect rocket to the face of OK98, and now we get to see some Bullet on the map and see what he can do with this rocket launcher. Oh, we're gonna swap, of course, because Quad is coming up, and Quad is almost gonna go down 7 HP. He's gonna pick up a little bit of health, Gladys, and then make his way into the yellow armor room. Bullet eventually did go down there to BPS, so that rocket launcher is now dead. We only see 1 rocket launcher on the entire map. That is Greco, and he's in Mega. The normal place to hide out when there's an enemy quad. But Sweden with a pretty good lead here, actually doubling the frags of Team Russia. And a little bit more on the side even. So good start for Team Sweden. BPS with that rocket launcher from below, trying to make it hard for Team Russia to get that yellow, but nice buckshot here from Glad, getting a couple of kills, also forcing BPS away from that area. But he's eventually gonna go down to Raket, perfectly in time for this quad, and oh my god, that's 2 teammates. Be careful with that rocket launcher. It is a dangerous weapon. But Raket with the buckshot and the rocket launcher is gonna make his move on Mega, but there's nobody here. Except for teammates, of course. But the Mega is gonna spawn. That's perfect for Raket. It's now very beefy. Oh, kills a teammate, but that's okay. He's gonna get a couple of other kills as well, and just make sure that the yellow area is safe. Yo, what's up, Goblin? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Yo, what's up, Fairy, as well? Nice to see you, and that's a big exchange, and Bullet is gonna win that, only with 5 HP left, however. He's gonna pick up a little bit of health, and he's getting flooded. He's eventually gonna go down, and Raket actually picked up that pack from Bullet that he left. So, that was a good save by Raket. Even though it did go down, he made sure that the enemy didn't get... Oh my god, they're just coming in one by one and dying to BPS. BPS getting 5 frags within a matter of 2 seconds, but then goes down to Sepp. He doesn't leave any pack, however, so there's no rocket launcher on the map at all right now. And Sweden is looking very solid in this map number 1. Oh, that's a pack, by the way, that OK98 is going to pick up. He has a green armor as well. So OK98 being the only rocket launcher on the map right now. The Mega is just waiting for him there. It's perfectly timed for him to grab it. So OK98 looking really good for this quad. And, or whatever he wants to do. Yellow is actually safe. He has teammates over at yellow, so he doesn't have to go to yellow. He can just wait here over at the quad for it to spawn. It's going to spawn in 5 seconds. And let's see what OK98 can do with the quad. It's going to be interesting. So here we go. There's 1 enemy weapon to kill, who's TV, and that's exactly where he is, and that's a pack as well. Yeah, he's going to save it for a teammate. Perfect play by OK98. That boomstick, I mean the buckshot, it's pretty dangerous with a quad. He's going to make his way into yellow. Oh my god, but there's a couple of enemies here. He's going to kill a teammate before getting any frags on the enemy team. But the yellow is there for the taking for him, so he is gonna get a yellow armor. He only has 3 rockets, but that is more than enough to make sure that this is safe for the time being. Also see that BPS picked up the Mega, and they now have 3 rocket launchers. So Sweden is looking very solid for the first map. 5 minutes remaining. I kind of don't see a comeback anytime soon on this map, at least. And this was the map that Russia actually won last time. Let's take a look at the scoreboard with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. BPS doing the very hard lifting, but they're all within 17 frags on Team Sweden. Sepp is well ahead of anybody else on the team, on the Russian team, having 40 frags against the second player being Glad with 28, because he just killed a Swedish player with a rocket launcher. He also got that pack, so that's good play. Yes, this is best of 5 on the big 3. So welcome Locust to the stream as well, cheering the fellow Swedes on. Okay, 98 doing a very good job here. Gonna pick up a couple of more rockets before this next quad. He's also gonna make sure that his teammate will get this next yellow. It's gonna spawn before the quad. He might even pick it up himself because he took a lot of damage here. So he's gonna pick it up. He's the lone rocket on Team Sweden, so he's gonna go for this quad. Actually 2 rockets against 2 right now, but no Russians over at the quad area whatsoever. So it's gonna be a free quad for OK98. Now let's see, Glad and Sepp are both in Mega Room. Now they need frags, so I don't really understand why they would be there, but here's the first exchange, and Glad is gonna easily pick out the quad. I'm not sure why OK98 hesitated to use the rocket launcher there, but it didn't want to use it anyway. So Raket is now the only rocket launcher on Team Sweden against Sepp on Team Russia. Love the next-gen graphics. Does it run on PS5? Actually, if you get FTE Quake, that runs on your cell phone if you have Android. You can actually watch QTV and stuff on Android if you want. It's pretty cool, actually. Or you can just watch the stream on your phone, which is way better if you ask me. And Glad is gonna steal this quad, but we only have 3 quads left. That was immediately brought down by BPS. He killed that quad very quickly. The Mega is still in the hands of Raket, so no Mega for him to find there. But he's gonna get a little bit of HP here before making his way over to the yellow armor room. Now there are a couple of Russians in there, so he needs to be careful. He doesn't have a lot of HP. Actually, he has a lot of HP, but no armor, I should say. Gonna pick up more rockets. Now on 22. But this is a dangerous attack. BPS really wants to get a yellow, but there's too many Russians down there. And without help from his teammates, he can't really attack it. But here comes OK98. He's going to help the attack. BPS taking this very carefully. Yellow is still far away, 10 seconds away. So BPS is still in trouble here, actually. 30 HP now. Good teamwork here by Team Sweden. They're actually helping in so much to get this yellow armor. Now he's a little bit healthier. He's going to pick up a little bit of HP and then get to the quad. And everybody moving away, making the path clear for BPS to pick up this quad. He's going to get 1 nice kill with the rocket launcher, 1 with a boomstick. And just keep looking for enemies to kill. He knows that most of them are probably going to be Mega. So let's see him make a move here. I think that he is going to... because he knows that this map is already won with only 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. BPS and Team Sweden definitely has the first map in the bag. So last 1 minute. The last minute of map number 1. The score is very, very strongly in favor of Team Sweden. So I'll take a second to read the chat a little bit. And oh, BPS is actually going for the rocket jump. He's going to miss out this quad because he got blocked by his teammate. And Sepp actually has a rocket launcher. So maybe he can get a couple of kills here to extend his lead on Team Russia, at least score-wise. He's gonna have to back off to the mega room, but then he's probably gonna continue his onslaught. He does have 6 rockets to use if he wants to, but that buckshot is enough in most cases. And here we go. Here comes the big attack. The Hail Mary rockets. Oh my god, nice defensive play by, I think it was Rakiet. No, it wasn't. Or maybe it was. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. Still nice defensive rockets forcing Sepp away. But last 5 seconds. Eventually Sepp goes down. Bulat is going to be team fragged or spawn fragged by his teammates. And this final score of E1M2, 282 to 156. Okay, let's take a look at the stats quickly. So we see BPS getting most damage done. He also survived the best. A lot of rocket launcher kills by Sepp and Glad. Rakiet with the best boomstick. Let's check the boomsticks. 40% on BPS, 49 on Greco, 50 on Rakiet, 45 on OK98. That's good across the board. On Team Russia, we had 41, 43, 46, and 43. Yeah, that's also good across the board. Absolutely not bad. Next map is going to be DM3, as we can see, which means that the third map will be DM2, regardless of how the next one goes. Whew. And all new viewers, welcome to the stream. The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Team Sweden. And it is the best of 5, so it's going to be at least 2 more maps, depending on the scores. And as always, if you enjoy the content, consider following or subscribing. There's also a Patreon to help out with both the stream and QuakeWorld in general, with the tournaments and so on that I invest in. I love throwing money at QuakeWorld. It's what I do. Tournaments are always more interesting if there is prize money involved. Alright, so it looks like they are going to switch Gore with Bulat. So no more Bulat. Bulat is out for the time being and Gore is in. Apart from that, the teams are going to remain the same. Actually, Shaka is in instead of Rakiet on DM3. Okay. So there's been 2 swaps. Gore versus Bulat and Shaka versus Rakiet. And which map is this? Second. Yes, indeed. This is the second map. The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Team Sweden. They did win the first map, which was E1M2. In a very convincing fashion. But I should mention they did have a very good start and never really let Russia get back into it after that. Russia didn't have the lead a single time in the entire game. They're asking Gore to get on voice, I assume. Would be nice to have some overlay with map score. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Let me see. Score. Hold on, guys. This is gonna look awful for a quick second. All right. Hold on. It's gonna look awful for a few seconds. Give me some time here. Okay. Like that. Is that enough to see? Here we go, anyways. Second map, DM3. And Gore is going to get the first rocket launcher. Glad is going to get... Actually, this is a perfect full start for Team Russia. They get all the power-ups. Ring, Quad, and Pent, and the rocket launcher. Full start. The only thing they missed out on was the lightning gun, but that's perfectly fine in this situation. Glad is getting ready to pick up the next rocket launcher, as you always do with the first Pent. Oh my god, I can't believe that he moved away not to get a team kill on Dot there with the Pent. That was amazing. Probably just luck, but still looked pretty cool. He got a frag first with a pent. Of course, you can't get telefrag when you have the pent. So instead, the person trying to telefrag you or spawning is the one who dies. So he got a kill with that and then moved out of the way, and his teammate spawned right next to him. It looked kind of funny. But he's going to use this second rocket launcher. The first one did go down somewhere. He's going to use it just to make sure to get weapons, I guess. But Dot is going to pick up the quad. He already has a red armor. Oh my god, that's a good super nail gun by BPS. That brings Dot down very, very low, actually. He even missed that health bubble, by the way. But he's going to pick up a mega. Looks like he's going to try to make his way over to the weapon area, but he misses both the weapons. Rocket launcher and LG are still far off, so no weapons for Dot. But he might wait here all the while and wait for this rocket to spawn. As we could see, OK98 way over at yellow and now in a red slash ring slash quad area. Has a rocket launcher for Team Sweden, but Russia does have one lightning gun and one rocket launcher. Now the lightning gun does have, oh my god, he's gonna die to a teammate. That's an unlucky grenade, which means no more rocket launchers for Team Russia, but they do have a lightning gun. Actually, that lightning gun just died, but Russia is still in the lead by 2 frags. A lot of crazy things happening right now. OK98 is gonna pick up the quad, kills one teammate. He does have a rocket launcher, kills another teammate, but as well as a couple of Russian players. What a crazy quad. But he is very low, and oh my god, he didn't communicate that he actually needed that HP, and he is gonna go down. That was the only rocket launcher on Team Sweden. Now BPS is over here with a lightning gun. He's gonna want to get this red armor. It's actually up, so let's see if they give it to him. They definitely will. Now he just wants a couple of cells and a little bit of HP, I would assume, to get ready for this next quad. Now remember that having a lightning gun with a couple of cells is actually stronger than having a rocket launcher with a quad. The lightning gun is just so powerful in QuakeWorld that, yeah, it's insane what you can do with a quad and a lightning gun. Of course, the rocket launcher is also extremely good, but it's kind of easy to kill your teammates, as was just shown to us by OK98 getting a couple of team kills with his quad before going down. But here comes the quad. Russia actually has 2 rocket launchers. One goes down. He actually suicides to his teammate. So that was a pack exchange. Nothing wrong with that. And here comes BPS. That's 1 rocket launcher gone. He's going to be looking for the other one. And it's actually Gore, and he is in here. Let's see if BPS can find him. Gore is at quad now. Yellow up. Okay, so BPS does not find the other rocket launcher of Team Russia. And you can see BPS just looking and looking and looking, trying to find enemy weapons to kill. Didn't find any this time. Well, he did kill the first one, actually, over the yellow. So that's good for Team Sweden. And now Team Sweden is actually in the lead by 4 frags, but it's still very, very close, of course. And we're very early in this game. Nice dodge by BPS, but Gore is getting ready for this quad, and from the looks of it, he's actually going to pick it up, and Russia is back in the lead. They actually killed every single weapon. Now they have 4 weapons on Team Russia, 3 rocket launchers and 1 lightning gun. Actually, a couple of lightning guns, since Gore also has a lightning gun. He's going to opt to use the rockets instead. Ooh, that could have been a discharge. But Gore is going to make it fine here. And we're approaching the next pent. This is looking really good for Team Russia at this point. They have 4 weapons, 3 rocket launchers, and Team Sweden almost has nothing. They just picked one up, and let's see, pent is coming up in 20 seconds. So we're gonna have to see how they move about to get this pent and the ring and the quad. They're all gonna spawn within very short time of one another. I feel like Gore is gonna rocket jump up here to get ready for the pent, but there was a Team Sweden member who was also trying to deny it. Let's see, the pent is up for grabs. OK98 is gonna pick it up with his 1 rocket launcher, and suddenly that removes so many rocket launchers for or weapons in general for Team Russia. And OK98 is trying to catch up with the quad. Try to eliminate that, but he's running away. OK98 is not fast enough. He's trying so hard, and finally he gets the kill on Dog with a perfect direct hit. He was trying so hard. It's actually enemy ring as well for OK98. He did see the ice over there, but it's about to run out. So after all that mayhem, we're almost tied 42 to 41. We have 3 lightning guns on Team Sweden and 2 rocket launchers. Okay, 98 is gonna go for some ammo here. He was out of rockets, actually. And ends up at red armor as one should, exactly. Always after a Patron. Especially if you've been rocket jumping around. Glad it's getting ready for this quad once again. And Russia is still in the lead. They're going to give it to Gore instead. He has 70 cells on that lightning gun. And BPS is... yeah, he's not surviving that. So Russia's still in a very good position in this game. Even though they gave up the pens and lost almost all their weapons, they're still in a very good shape. That was a rocket launcher pack just laying there. That's another one that he might save for his teammates. And yes, he does. That is not a lightning gun fight that you should win. But somehow, Greco actually wins that lightning gun fight against a quad lightning gun. That never happens. That should not happen. That was actually a misplay by the Russian players. But yeah, somehow he still won that fight. Of course, that should never happen. After all that chaos, we're back within 2 frags. This DM3 so far, after 7 minutes, is extremely close. Shaka does have a rocket launcher, but here comes the quad, and Shaka is not going to be there on time, so he's not going to be able to pick it up. Let's see who picks it up. It's going to be picked up by Dot. Okay, Dot gets the quad. He does have a rocket launcher, but no ammo, so he's going to have to find some ammo somewhere. His teammate picks up the red armor. That's perfectly fine because Dot couldn't really do much. Oh, he's gonna get a kill there, and that's a lightning gun pack. Glad, what are you doing? You should not take that pack away from your quad. But oh my god, that's a rocket pack that OK98 just left. Nice play by Dot. But I feel like it was a mistake not to give him that lightning gun. And now Dot doesn't have any ammo once again. Okay, he picks up 5 rockets from that pack. So a little bit of more rocket ammo for Dot. But he really wanted that lightning gun pack, I tell you. But Glad picked it up in front of him. A little exchange here between Shaka and TV, aka Dot, aka Mersic, whatever you want to call him. Gonna pick up the wonder why we swapped to OK98 there when the quad was coming up. I have no idea. That's some sort of bug on the QTV side. I've seen that happen before, by the way. Oh, that's a beautiful rocket kill. Gets one of the enemy weapons, and Russia is now in the lead by 10 frags. Dot is gonna make his way back to the red armor. It looks like, to make sure that red armor is safe, and he also wants the next one himself, probably. Well, first of all, he's actually gonna... yeah, I'm not sure where he's going with this. See if there's any enemy weapons lurking about. There is not. Now he definitely wants to get back to the red armor and stack back up. And there was a rocket launcher hiding out here. That was OK98. And Dot find him, but he couldn't kill him. He's down to 39 HP, so it's kind of dangerous to go for that kill. And he just picked up those health bubbles, so they're not going to be there for the taking. But these ones are. At least one of them. Glad is going to steal the other one with a nail gun. Glad is like the stealer of items for Team Russia. He's like the 5th imposter or something. He's consistently stealing items from poor Dot. First it was the lightning gun pack, and then it was the health. Stealing every item out there when he doesn't need them himself. Anyways, we get to see a quadron from Sepp, and Russia is extending their lead. We have pens coming up in half a minute, roughly 30 seconds. Team Sweden does have 2 rockets, but they are definitely on the back foot right now. Sepp is going to pick up this red armor and then probably start to prepare for this pent. Shaka is going to go down, which makes BPS the only rocket launcher, and he's under some pressure here. And I have no idea how he's going to make it over to the pent on time. Let's see. Yeah, Dot is going to pick up the pent. He's gonna miss that rocket jump though, which means that the quad could be up for grabs if Sweden's there waiting for it. They're not! Oh, BPS was coming for it, but he just barely missed out on it. OK98 did pick up the ring and a red armor as well. So that's good, of course. Dot with the pent quad here, that beautiful purple color. He's gonna have to... well, the pent is about to run out, so he needs some armor at this point. And the yellow is actually gonna be picked up by Gore this time. Oh. And Gore recognizes his mistake, but he does have a rocket launcher himself, so that's perfectly fine. But I'm sure that Dot said something that he wanted an armor. But he's gonna make his way into red armor. He's gonna have a rocket battle against Greco, and Greco is gonna win that. But BPS is gonna pick up the pack, but then die as well and drop another pack. And Dot just barely survives with 2 HP. And he's gonna have to... This time, the health bubbles weren't stolen by Glad. So all the health is recovered by Dot, but I don't think he's gonna be able to go for this quad. The quad is gonna go elsewhere. Glad is there waiting for it, but he doesn't have any weapons whatsoever. Nor armor, I should say. Using lightning gun in water to sack. Oh, the quad just went down to a nice rocket by OK98. That is called in QuakeWorld. It's known as discharging, and it's widely used actually. It's a very good way to catch a quad off guard or a weapon off guard if you only have a couple of cells enough to kill the enemy. But yeah, it's widely used. This is the second map. I will update the scores very soon. After this map, I'll fix it. But we still have 8 minutes left. This is the second map. Sweden is up 1-0. They won E1M2 quite convincingly. But this map is on this map, Russia is looking very strong. And oh, there you go. Dot finally gets himself that lightning gun, and now let's see what he can do with this quad. He needs some health and armor, unfortunately, so he might not be too aggressive with this. This is the perfect time to discharge him, by the way, but there's no weapon in the water for Team Sweden to discharge him with. He's gonna make his way up here. Oh, that's a rocket launcher pack as well, but he's just gonna pick it up at this point and probably go for this next red. It's actually up, so... There you go. 200-200 is what we call this when you have both the red and the mega. Of course, the mega is ticking down slowly, so it's not exactly 200-200, but this is still what we call a full stack, pretty much. Of course, on this map, you can get 200-250 since there are 3 megas, but... Oh, that's an enemy weapon, by the way. This is looking really good for Team Russia. They have a real grasp on this map. 7 minutes to go, and they're up by roughly 50 frags, 48 to be exact. And yeah, I don't know. Ooh, OK98 is going to go down to a rocket. Why are we not getting to see the quad, by the way? Greco actually managed to pick up the quad. I'm going to swap manually over to Greco, who actually has the quad. QTV is messing with me a little bit. But nice play there by Greco. Gets 1 kill with it, and here comes the big attack. And oh my god! Total mayhem in the red armor room. Nice play by Greco, and someone got quite a bit of a flight. Holy moly! Is this the only game tonight? Now, there were talks about maybe a bronze game being played afterwards. I think Team UK Ireland are around, but I don't know whether whoever loses this is available to play or if they need to go to bed. I have no idea. We'll have to see. Greco picks up a bit of health right here. I'm trying to cut the lead slowly but surely, but they only have 6 minutes left. But there is one more pent. But this quad is going to go to Sap, and that's actually a problem for Team Sweden. They kind of need the next couple of quads, but it's going to go down to a perfect rocket by BPS. BPS with a perfect direct hit, and now let's see what happens. Team Sweden with 4 rocket launchers on the map, and they're just getting kills. Oh no! OK98 is going to die to a telefrag by Gore, and he's going to give away his rocket launcher as well. Of course, he just fired that rocket launcher, so he left a pack for Gore to pick up. Finals when? Probably after the 18th. So somewhere, maybe 20th, 21st, something like that, I would assume. Here comes the pen, 3 seconds away. OK98 is going to make his attack. He's going to be thrown up in the air. Let's see who picks it up. Wait, is it still there? Why doesn't my auto track work? Oh, I can't even type. Auto freaking track. There we go. Greco. No bronze tonight, okay. There we have it. That means that we're only gonna see this game for tonight. Greco with a couple of frags here. They're only 30 frags down now, but they need to keep getting frags. They did lose 2 rocket launchers. Of course, OK98 with lost his with that that rocket, that spawn frag that happened. Greco is going to try to find Sep. He does that. And there's a pack there just waiting for a teammate. He's probably going to alert someone to get there. Greco seems to be coming, but he already has one. He's still saving this. I mean, Greco is already here, of course. But yeah, he's eventually going to pick it up. Oof, almost shoots his teammate. Be careful with that rocket launcher. It's a very powerful weapon. And eventually does kill his teammate. That's unfortunate. And he does go down to the attack of Glad. The quad is coming up, however, and BPS is ready for it. We're only 22 frags apart with 3.5 minutes to go. This could go either way, I have to tell you. BPS with the quad here, he cannot do something. If he boards or something like this, has to be a good quad. Oh! He actually gets that beautiful frag on Glad. That is a highlight frag, and that is not a pack, so just pick it up. He does have 100 cells as well. That was a beautiful kill by BPS. So that's exactly what they needed. And that makes it so that Russia doesn't have a single rocket launcher. BPS doesn't have a lot of HP, but he's hoping for this mega to spawn or some mega. Something. He needs something, but they just want more frags at this point. 3 minutes remaining. 20 frags apart. No weapons. Actually, one. Gore just picked up one rocket launcher for Team Russia. Hiding out over at the yellow quad. BPS might even attack him, but he really wants this quad first. He's gonna pick up this hill mega, rocket jump up, and try not to lose too much HP here before this quad, and definitely not give it away to Team Russia. But he is gonna go down to Gore's rocket launcher, and oh my god, all the mayhem. We're still 20 frags apart, 2.5 minutes to go. Sep with a lightning gun down here at hill. They still don't have a rocket launcher. It actually went down over there at the quad, but they do have one lightning gun on Sep, and he definitely wants this red armor. He only has 19 cells though, so still in trouble. But 19 frags apart, 2 minutes. No rocket launcher whatsoever on the map. Rocket launcher is about to spawn in 2 seconds. Who's there? It looks like Shaka is there. He's gonna pick it up. He only has 22 HP though. And Sep has 44 cells now. Shaka has made it over to the quad. If he can somehow grab this quad, then this could still be a close game. 19 frags apart. 2 minutes to go. Absolutely doable. And here comes the fight. Shaka is going to be pushed away by the many Russians. And the quad is definitely going to go to Sep. He only has 26 HP though. That's 1 boomstick and 2 health extra. So 2 boomsticks away from dying. But he's playing it safe. They're 20 frags up with 1.5 minutes to go, so he doesn't have to do anything crazy here. 2 rocket launchers on Team Sweden. Oh, I wonder how he's gonna play this. He's gonna get this red armor. He doesn't have any cells or any weapons. He has a grenade launcher. That's it. So he can't do much with this apart from his boomstick. And he is gonna go down to Greco. Shaka with the rocket launcher here. They need to find frags. 17 frags, 1 minute. Oh, they're gonna slow spawn from the looks of things. Oh, this is gonna be close, guys. This is gonna be so close. Shaka is gonna pick up this mega and then just probably wait and hope for spawns. Okay, he's not gonna cover those 2 spawns. Nice direct hit, mid-air rocket. Quad is coming up in 10 seconds. There's still about 15 frags ahead. 43 seconds, and I think they're slow spawning. The quad, who's it gonna go for? To? Looks like Shaka was ready to pick it up, but maybe BPS wants it. I don't know. Greco got it. I'm gonna switch over to Greco because for some reason my auto track is not working. Greco's gonna have to try to find some kills here. He gets 1 over here. The rest of his team needs to find the spawn frags because Team Russia is definitely slow spawning. 19 seconds remaining and they're still down about 15 frags. Actually make that 10 frags. 11. And glad, yeah, they're just trying to survive at this point. And they are gonna make it happen. There's no way. 10 frags, 3 seconds. Good game. That makes the series 1-1. What a game by Team Russia, and Gore showing how great he is. And Glad actually falling quite far behind. Whew. What a game number 2. 10 frags apart. That is beautiful. Let's change the score. 1-1. Let's increase the font on this a little bit as well. Can be a little bit bigger, right? Boom, there you go. Whew. I should also add, by the way, what is that? There we go. Oh, okay, DM2 is gonna be the third map. Let's check the last scores for every new viewer. The first map was E1M2. Sweden won that convincingly, 282 to 156. And of course, DM3, we just got to see that. It was a very, very close game in the end. 10 frags apart, but Russia did take the win on that one. So the score is now 1-1. Whew. Shocking font, you say. Is the finals after this semi? No, Link, it is not. Finals is likely to be after the 18th, I would assume. After the 18th, because I think that Xantum might be made available after the 18th. That's when he quits his job, or is done with his job for now. Well, I hope you got your answer now anyways, Link. This is the only game for tonight, but we are tied 1-1, so we have at least 2 more games to go. Whew. Finals indeed, later date, yeah. Andy, tell him to F off. No, I'm not. Why would I? I don't mind Link. He's a nice old man. Perhaps a bronze game after this. I was told that there was not gonna be a bronze game after this. I gotta give a jab though. I'm not gonna tell Link to fuck off, but I might tell him that he's an old man, you know? And that's good, Goblin. Exactly, no Nations Cup after this. Say even using his channel score for that. I'm telling you guys, save that shit. What's the odds on Russia going full Pistek or Pistech or however you say that and winning this? I don't know. They won DM3. I didn't see that one coming. My prediction was 3-1 Sweden, so at least that's still up there. Yo, little brother, why are you not subscribed? You're my younger brother, you're not subscribed to the channel? Damn. So for anyone wondering, Jockmeister, why should I pay you? You already owe me $7,000. Subscribe to the freaking channel, you doofus. Alright, so what are they discussing? I think, yeah, overlay. Okay, they want overlay off before they go ready. I think Goblin is having beers, from the looks of things. Just a few, yeah. So we can expect some Lord Lame banter later tonight, probably. We'll see that I hate Lord Lame those messages in any of the QuakeWorld channels. Barca, what the fuck, subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Pistets, okay. Red Bull vodka for me, gotta stay off those carbs. / iron, hashtag irony, yeah. You're still not subscribed though, younger brother. I know you have the money. Don't lie to me. thank you so much for to Barca, what the fuck, for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay. So what are they talking about? We played DM3 with overlay. Lol. Didn't mention it. I don't know why this server in St. Petersburg does have has overlay on by default. But that seems yeah. Alright, I'll do it once you subscribe, younger brother. Alright, no changes for team for Team Russia, but for Team Sweden we have Raket in instead of OK98, and here we go. Did they turn off the freaking overlay? I don't even know. Okay, it is off this time. And some div 0 delay. That's how it goes. So map number 3 between Russia and Sweden, semifinals of the Nations Cup. Here we go. The current score is currently 1-1. Let's see who gets the better start. So Gore gets the first low rocket launcher. And Raket gets... Oh my god, that's a perfect first rocket. It's actually going to eliminate that first low rocket, who actually got the red armor from Secret as well. It's a perfect play by Raket, getting the first high rocket and also killing the first low, as well as getting the quad, of course. But then it's going to suicide. He did that in the 404 North American draft tournament as well. Dying a lot with the quad, and this time Gore is gonna suicide to Shaka instead. So in the end of all of that, Team Sweden actually comes out with one rocket ahead of the enemy team. Shaka is gonna make his way back to the back room, gonna pick up this red armor, and they're probably gonna start getting ready for the next quad. Shaka still needs some HP though, so he's gonna pick up these health bubbles up, and BPS is also very low. I wonder if they can even make a move on this quad. It's gonna take a little bit of damage from Dot or TV or Mersic, whatever you want to call it. And Glad is ready for the quad. It doesn't have a rocket launcher though, but he's gonna pick it up anyways. He does have a grenade launcher, and that can also, well, of course, deal just as much damage. You just need to hit it. He does have a boomstick though, and he's gonna try to get the kill on Greco, and he manages to do so. So no rocket launcher for Greco. And Glad is actually going to survive with all this. Oh, here comes the attack though from BPS, and BPS is going to bring him down. He's actually going to secure this low rocket launcher quite nicely. And in the early 1.5 minute, we are tied. Actually, Russia with the lead by 2 frags. Sweden dropping so many rocket launcher packs. It's crazy. Well, yeah, sometimes you kind of do it on purpose as well, hoping that a teammate will be able to pick it up. BPS is going to wait for this red armor spawn, and then probably go for an attack for this next quad. He's waiting with opening that little hatch. Don't want to open the doors too early, but he's going to be late for this quad. I feel like it's not going to be on time. It's going to spawn in 3 seconds. Maybe he's just barely going to be on time. Greco is already there, securing it for BPS. And here we see a BPS quad. Let's see what he can do. He does have 3 rockets, but he's going to use them very sparingly. He's going to try a rocket jump with the quad. I mean, I love that, but it didn't work out this time, and he's actually in trouble here. He's going to be pushed back, and he's down to 20 HP. He's going to go down to the rocket of Glad. Oh, everything went wrong for BPS on that quad, but Team Sweden is in the lead, and Shaka is going to be able to kill the lower rocket launcher just after it spawns. Gets a double kill there as well, and then a spawn frag, and he's getting a lot of frags here, Shaka is. And Team Sweden in general, even though they only have 2 rocket launchers, but a couple of really good spawns for them. Shaka wanting to get into this secret red armor. He's gonna pick it up. He has that under control at this point. Respect the attempt, but not the time or place for a quad rocket jump. Well, BBS is the kind of guy who will do things like that. He's going to pick up the high as well. He knows that everyone on his team that is even remotely close already has a rocket launcher. The only one not having a rocket launcher is Greco, and he was dying at low. So, good play by BPS by picking up that high and getting the timing on it. Let's see if he does this one better. Oh, that's a beautiful first rocket. Gets 2 kills with that. He's going to pick up the low as well and even make it out this way into big, being ready for any slips. So that was a better quad for BPS. It didn't mess that one up at all. Sweden now in pretty good control of this first map. They do have 4 rocket launchers. BPS has to be careful here though. He's getting spammed by the enemy team. Oh my god, just barely dodges that rocket, and that one as well. Just swooshing right by his face. He's gonna take so much damage, but he is gonna survive, and he's gonna pick up this red armor. And of course there's a lot of health here. Rocket jumping up, getting the next squad, and now he's in good condition to try to make a move on the rocket launchers of Team Russia. They do have 3 red armors though. They've been stacking up over at the low area. Let's see what happens here. BPS is gonna come and try to get a kill here. He's gonna fake jump, fake a couple of jumps, and now he knows where the enemy is. He fires off the first rocket, doesn't hit, doesn't connect. He gets the second one, so he's gonna kill one of the rocket launchers. Glad is still in there, but he's doing the right thing here, if you ask me. He's just gonna make sure that he picks up that low rocket launcher, and then he's gonna back off. Why are team binds turned off? They're not. What do you mean? You can see them in the lower left corner above the timers. BPS is in trouble here. He's finally gonna go down to Glad. But with the control that Sweden currently has, he should be able to get that high rocket launcher whenever he wants to, pretty much. Yeah, it's on the lower left side, the left side of your screen. Greco looking a little bit confused here, but he's eventually gonna get the kill, and he gets the kill on that rocket launcher in the back room as well. Greco, I should say, is gonna stay here in the back room. I would love it if he just jumped out to make sure to grab this low rocket launcher when it spawns. But this is pretty much a map lock at this point. Sweden with the map lock. Sepp does have a rocket launcher in big, but what is he gonna do with that? He doesn't have anything. Yeah, he actually went down as well. Nice job by Sepp to steal that red armor from Greco, but this is still a map lock pretty much. Shaka did go down somewhere. But BPS is gonna save that high rocket launcher for Shaka since he did go down. Oof. It's always scary when that... oh! Gore actually suicide, so that's a pack as well over its high. Rakiet accidentally killing a teammate, that happens. And here we go, BPS is gonna make his move on the red mega, but Greco is already there, so he doesn't have to make the move. And he just barely doesn't get the kill, but Greco does in the meantime, so that rocket launcher does not survive either. But BPS is gonna eventually suicide with his rocket launchers, so make that one less rocket launcher on Team Sweden. But as you can see on the scores, they're up 80 frags almost, 70 frags-ish, 75. I think that's 78 frags, and yeah, this is a very good start for Team Sweden. And yeah, Greco doing this perfectly, doing the backroom job really well, just leaving whenever the low rocket launcher is about to spawn. That's when he leaves. Nice play by BPS, not killing his teammate there. It's very easy to accidentally get a kill on your teammate at that situation. Yeah, really nice play here from Team Sweden. Greco is still in the red mega room. He's still alive. He's still jumping out just to get the low rocket launcher, denying that each and every time. This is the first time that Greco was not there because he was probably expecting BPS to take that one. Woo! BPS almost hitting Rakiet with those grenades, but not this time. And yeah, Russia is in very big trouble here. From what was actually a tie game at one point, is now 119 to 22. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Greco should be up there because of holding red armor and mega for such a long time. Greco finally had to leave, by the way, so they, for the first time in a couple of minutes, they actually lost control over the back room area, the red mega room. But Rakiet is gonna come here and try to maybe get Glad killed, and he does exactly that. It was a red armor gun at the very least. Now Rakiet might be here and just stay here if he wants to. You can pick up this mega and wait for the at least actually he needs to take this low rocket launcher first. It's about to spawn, so there we go. Probably gonna pick that up. Okay, he heard the red pickup in the back room, so he's gonna go for the secret instead. Secret red. But yeah, how DM2 works in 4 is that you very often trade a lot. Whenever one team is not in a map lock position, there's a lot of trading going on. So the way I see it is that in order for Russia to come back at this point, they need to establish a map lock against Sweden for at least as many minutes as Sweden had one against them. That's kind of like how the dynamics work on this map. It's very, I get almost boring with that quad. It's very hard to get back frag-wise. Even if you get a couple of rocket launchers here and there, it's still very hard to just catch up frag-wise unless you get a map lock of your own. It's really, really hard to just trade slightly better and still, you know, win. Oh, that's a beautiful play by Dot, by the way. He's gonna kill a kid, but he did go down himself. That's 2 packs. Which means that Russia now has... Oh my god, Sepp actually survived with 1 HP. He's in back room with 1 HP. If someone spawns there, he's dead. Still at 1 HP. Alright, he finally got a couple of health bubbles. So he's fine now. We're gonna see a quad by Greco. Ooh, just barely misses that first rocket. And that was an enemy rocket, by the way, and who just barely dodges that as well. We now have 3 rockets against 3, but of course the quad in the hands of Greco. So is he gonna make this attack work? He's gonna get the first kill. Glad it's gone, but he didn't have a rocket launcher. We have 4 rocket launchers to 3. Almost everyone on the map now has a rocket launcher. Greco is down to 19 HP. He needs to be careful here. He cannot die here, or they might be in trouble. Actually, 2 rocket launchers do go down for Team Russia. So we now have a situation of 4 rocket launchers to 2. But as you can see, Sweden only has yellow armors. Greco is waiting for this secret, so he's going to get the first red armor in a while for Team Sweden. But the yellow armors are doing work for Team Sweden anyways. And they are getting ready for this next quad. Mersic is the best nick. Who would change that? I don't know. Dot, Mersic, TV. I don't know. Okay, we now have a situation that is rarely seen on any map in 4-4. We have 4 rocket launchers on both teams. Make that 8 rocket launchers on the field. And PPS trying that beautiful rocket once again. He managed to make it work on DM3. Now he tried once again, and he's gonna... Oh, he tried another rocket jump with a quad, but just barely missed this one as well. And here comes the attack. He's going to get 1 kill, then he has to back off. He might even be pressured into dying here, yeah. Nice timing by Mersic. And whoever he killed immediately got a rocket launcher of their own. Glad accidentally suicides, but he might pick up his own pack, who knows. BBS already has a new rocket launcher as well, so lots of rocket launchers going around at this point in this map, number 3. 4 versus 3 currently. And oh, Sepp coming in, guns ablazing, and he's gonna go down. Interesting attack, but BPS is gonna pick up the next quad once again. Let's see what he does with this. He's gonna try to get the kill, and he actually does. Gore does go down to that rocket. BPS is so good at those sneaky rockets. He's gonna attempt to get one on the on Dot as well, but he just barely misses him. Dot is very low in that back room, but BPS of course cannot know that. The quad axe on the walls. Alright, BPS with an actual 200 for the time being. He's gonna pick up the high and just wait for the next quad. That's all he has to do. The team is vastly in the lead, and unless Team Russia manages to find themselves in some kind of map lock, this is not gonna happen. Usually takes about 5 minutes to get 100 frags when in a map lock, so they need it right now. Otherwise, this map number 3 is gonna go to Sweden, but BPS is under big pressure here. He's gonna have to back off and get this yellow armor in the big room. I'm amazed he actually survived that. It kind of looked like he was gonna go down. And I'm still waiting for that subscription, by the way, if my younger brother is still on the stream. Oh my god, BPS is actually gonna bore with that quad. He does take Dot with him in his fall though. So they're gonna lose one rocket launcher each. I'm not sure exactly where the packs went. I think they actually died because of the reduced amount of rockets on the field right now. Sepp is getting ready for this next squad. He's the only rocket launcher. Actually, TV or Dot just picked one up himself. So 2 rocket launchers to 2. This is a more regular scenario, and Sepp is doing everything he can to get ready for this next squad, but he's gonna be pushed away. He's gonna be forced to go for some kind of armor. He can't attack quad with that, so the quad is gonna go to oh my god, BPS gets the tele frag on Sepp. That is the most unlucky you can get. The quad is up, by the way, I think, unless it died. It's just laying there waiting. There you go. Shaka is gonna pick it up eventually. It's actually over 30 seconds late now because nobody was on the quad. So that's kind of interesting how nobody wanted that quad, from the looks of things. Well, it doesn't say subscribe to never miss a game. That's not what it says. No, it says subscribe to the YouTube to never miss a game. That's a different thing. YouTube subscriptions and Twitch subscriptions are 2 very different things. YouTube is always free and you just get a notification in case there's a new video uploaded. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so this game looks pretty over. We once again have Team Sweden on 4 rocket launchers. They really took control over this DM2. And yeah, the Russians were never really close, to be honest. In the last 15 minutes, they managed to get 20 frags. Did I say 20 minutes? In the last 10 minutes. In the last 10 minutes, they've only gotten 20 frags, compared to like the hundreds of Swedish frags. Let's look at the scoreboard. Yeah, we can see Raket, Greco, Shaka, all around between 60 and 70 frags. BPS with 43 frags, even though he's been running more quads, but he hasn't been getting the spawn frags. Funnily enough, Gore actually only on 1 frag. He does have 6 kills, however, a couple of team kills and probably suicides as well, making it so that he is only on 1 frag after 17 minutes of play. That's not something you expect from such a good player as Gore. Greco actually bringing out the quad axe, trying to get a quad kill with the axe. I love to see those. Didn't manage to get one this time though. And Greco getting a lot of frags with this quad. This is a very good quad run. Might actually win the quad run stats after this game is over. And we get to continue see Greco rack up a couple of frags. And trick jump up to the quad just to save armor. Oh my god, I can't believe, I want to see that in slow motion actually. Greco, I think he managed to eat every single one of those nail gun shots. It looked like he was trying to get hit by them. Instead of dodging them, he walked right into them. It looked kind of weird. From a normal nail gun, it wasn't even a super nail gun. Nice teamwork there, just saving the armor for Greco coming for that. Let's see if we get to see anything like a quad, an axe kill or something in the last 2 minutes here. Of course, this map is very much over. No chance on Earth for Team Russia to get back into this one. And so far, my expectations are pretty good. Now, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how... I don't actually know what the rules are for the next map. Are they gonna... I mean, we potentially have 2 more maps to play, but who picks those, I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, there's only 3 maps and two potential I mean, they can't both toss, right? Oh, the one down picks. Okay, the one who is not in the lead picks the first match. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Well, I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? And then whoever's up picks the last deciding map, the tiebreaker, in case we get to see one. So that means that Russia is gonna pick the next one. And I would assume... Oh my god, Greg got down to 1 HP, by the way. I'm gonna assume they're gonna pick DM3. That's the one that they won. They were not even close on neither DM2 nor E1M2. So I feel like we get to see a DM3 next. Quad damage actually gives 4 times the damage. Yes, it does. Quadruple damage. Alright, last 2 seconds of this DM2. There you get to see the last scores as well. Just gonna give Sweden the lead 2-1. Have a look at the scores here. Okay, so Raket dealing 12,000 damage. Even though this was a dominant win, I just want to put it in perspective. In the Finland versus UK Ireland DM2, in which they got 545 frags, Milton dealt 10,000 more damage than Raket did, and Raket won the damage on this one. That is kind of crazy to think about. It would take Raket almost 20 minutes to extra, so almost 40 minutes, like maybe 34, 32 minutes in total to reach that amount. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so Russia pick, and it looks like what? Okay, so they're gonna pick E1M2 from the looks of things. Gore quadrupled his frags in the last minutes. No one else did that, so he's the MVP. Yeah. Okay, so map number 4 is gonna be E1M2. OK98 back into the group. He's gonna replace Shaka. I don't know why they pick E1M2. Let's check the last scores. No, instead of OK98, I'm sorry. Or wait, OK98 is back in. Never mind. I'm confused. So the scores were 282 to 156. So I'm not sure why the Russians are picking E1M2, even though DM3 was the map that they won. Maybe they feel like Sweden would do better on DM3 the other time around. I don't know. And I should also remind them. Yeah, to remind them once again, this server for some reason has overlay automatically on. Not sure why. And if Sweden wins this, it's gonna be about the first time that I'm actually correct in my predictions. Doesn't happen every day, you know? Maybe they want to play UK Ireland next and not Finland. Yeah, maybe. Why is Russia not picking DM3? I have no idea. I don't know why they don't pick DM3. From my point of view, they should. It's the one game that they won thus far. But maybe they feel more comfortable here, and maybe they feel like Sweden would not lose another DM3. You never know. But yeah, guys, while we have some downtime, of course, please check out QuakeWorld.nu for the forums. If you want to download the game and play it yourself, just go to nquake.com. Everything is included there, including the EasyQuake client, and all you have to do is fire it up and start playing. You can use the server browser built within the client if you want, or you can go to badplace.eu to see the current active servers. Also check out the main Discord. I think it's like discord.quake.com or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. The Nightbot will announce it every now and then. That's the main QuakeWorld hub. When it comes to the channel, please feel free to subscribe or support through Patreon. They're all there just to support QuakeWorld and not myself personally. It's not anything that I'm not trying to make a huge profit out of this or anything. I want to be able to invest into tournaments. That's what I want to do, because money always means more hype. Yeah, discord.quake.world, I think it is indeed, to get onto the main hub Discord of QuakeWorld. And here we go. This is gonna be map number 4, and we're back on E1M2. This is the pick of Russia. For some reason, they picked E1M2 even though they lost the first map on this. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. BPS gets the first rocket launcher once again. He's probably gonna go to the Mega. This is a repeat. No, he's actually going for the quad instead. This is an interesting play. But they had the quad safe, so he's gonna make his way into, try to make his way into Mega now instead. But he's down to only 12 HP, so he's not gonna be able to. OK98 did pick up the Mega, and BPS is gonna go down. I might actually question that entire decision to go for the quad there, but I mean, it's a quick early lead, I guess, but you lose the rocket launcher. I feel like the Mega is a much safer play, but you know, I'm not as good at this game as BPS is, so I don't want to question his decision. Even though even the best players do make mistakes. So currently we do have one rocket launcher on the map in the hands of OK98, and OK98 is famous for his very good E1M2 play. He has such a methodic approach to the game. He never does anything really flashy, I would say. He's not very good at rocket jumping around or doing crazy things. But as someone who's played a lot of Form 4 together with him on the same team, he is very good on E1M2, which is why they swap him in for this map pretty much every single time. He is, unfortunately, jinxed by Andeh, the Jinxmeister. So he does go down with the quad and loses his rocket launcher. Well, he didn't give a pack, but he did go down regardless. We get to see Mercic here a little bit with the Ordot. With a rocket launcher, he's going to get the first kill, initial kill on BPS. Getting some help from his teammates to get into yellow. And yellow is now safe. So he's going to have Mega and yellow. No! It's actually going to be stolen by OK98. What a play by OK98 to steal that Mega. And also the backstab by Rakiet. Perfect play by Team Sweden. I can't emphasize enough how great play that was. Forcing Dot to go through the teleporter at yellow because of the steal by OK98. That is insane good play by Sweden. Insane team play on a level higher than most. So what happened was that OK98 came in flying, pushed Dot off the yellow armor, right? And then he picked it up for himself. Of course, he goes down, but that's perfectly fine because he's already stolen the yellow armor. Dot already in the water. Of course, OK98 would report that to his teammate. And Rakiet was then waiting behind the exit teleporter to bring Dot down. That is perfect team play. And yeah, that is something you don't often see. Rakiet here with a rocket launcher and the Mega, and a little bit of yellow as well. Quad is coming up, but he might just wait here for the next yellow. Actually, he's gonna have to take a fight first. A fight that actually is gonna be won by Gore, but only with 3 HP remaining, so he's also not gonna be able to go for the quad. But Glad is gonna pick it up, so it's still in the hands of Russia. Glad here with the quad. He's probably gonna want to pick up this yellow armor. Now the question is if he's gonna try to work on any enemy weapons or make his way to the rocket launcher. I'm not sure. He eats a boomstick from his teammate. That's mean. But he does get the kill on the only rocket launcher on Team Sweden. Actually, no, never mind. We have OK98 here, and he's going to win that fight. He did have both the yellow and the mega, so he's easily going to win that fight. Actually, against only a boomstick, that's not very hard to do. A lot of things going on different on the other side of the map. We could only hear it go down. OK98 is now going to make his way into this yellow armor room, and he definitely wants this next yellow. Actually, he's going to give it to Rakiet, who only had a grenade launcher. Maybe because Rakiet is going to go for this this quad. But Glad is there, and Glad is going to steal it. He's going to go down to the grenades of Rakiet, but OK98 should definitely get the next yellow armor. I mean, anything else would be heresy. Oh no! He's going to eat a grenade to the face from Sepp. And Sepp actually gets the pack from that as well. And suddenly Russia has 3 rocket launchers against none of Sweden. So Sweden doesn't have a single rocket launcher on the map right now, and this is a great opportunity for Team Russia to make a comeback into this game. Gore is gonna get a nice double frag, and he's just gonna hold grenade launcher area safe for now. He definitely wants a yellow armor. Oh, that's a teammate. That's unfortunate, but he definitely wants this next yellow. Let's see who goes for the quad on the team. They do have Glad with a full yellow armor, and he's over at the yellow now, together with Sepp, and they're gonna make their way over to quad. Let's see who gets the quad. It's gonna be up in 7 seconds, but so far we get to see Gore just wait for this yellow. But now let's see, quad 2 seconds away. I think Glad is gonna pick it up. He still has a little bit of yellow left, very low on HP, however. And we also saw Sepp eventually go down, and Glad is gonna trade. He's gonna kill Rakiet, but he's also gonna go down to the boomstick of OK98. OK98 did pick up one of the packs. The other pack went to another teammate. So make that 3 rocket launchers for Team Sweden right now, and Gore's in trouble. He needs to run away from this. No backstab this time by Rakiet, as he doesn't have a rocket launcher, and there was no Swede there. Anyways, Gore is gonna pick up the mega, and there once again, last E1M2, Team Russia was really stuck in this area of the map. They were always in the mega room with the rocket launchers and didn't really manage to get anything done. Greco is gonna go down, so that's 1 rocket launcher gone. And Gore still has the mega. He just wants this green armor before the quad from the looks of things. So he's going to pick up this green now. Gets a kill on Greco once again. And now let's see if he can go for the quad. No, BPS is defending that way too well. Question is if BPS is going to pick up the quad. Yeah, just barely. Glad was very close to stealing that. 9 frag difference at this point. This is a very close game. Much closer than the first E1M2 thus far. BPS is trying to hit those hard angle shots once again. It doesn't hit them this time, but it was very close, I gotta say. BPS is gonna pick up the yellow armor just as the quad is about to run out. Now Team Russia does have 2 rocket launchers once again stuck in mega. They have 3 players in mega. 3 players in mega, 1 SNG and 2 rocket launchers. Make that 3 rocket launchers now. They have 3 rocket launchers, but they're all stuck around mega room. And that is a very dangerous way of playing, but we are tied 75 to 75. And BPS is going to protect this quad. It's so much easier to protect the quad if you already have position on it. But BPS is the only rocket launcher up against 3. That's the first one. That's the second one. Actually, it was the same player who picked up his own pack. It was Dot picking up his own pack. He's actually going to force BPS to back off at this point because he almost bored with that quad. So he's going to have to restack on this yellow armor. It's just there for the taking. So he's going to pick that up. But he did erase 1 rocket launcher from Team Russia. But they're only up 3 frags at this point, Sweden is. And oh my god, that was a nice attempt of an attack by Gore, but Gore is gonna go down. And actually, I think he left the pack as well for Greco. Or maybe not, maybe not. BPS once again keeping this area safe. And once again, we see that, well, Glad has his rocket launcher at start. Might even board to a teammate or something, but Russia tends to get stuck over at the mega room. But BPS is in big trouble here. He's going to leave a pack, but it is going to be picked. No, it's still not picked up by anyone. There we go. It's actually going to be picked up by BPS himself, I think. But BPS did go down to Sepp, while Sepp also dropped the pack. OK98 is going to pick up the next rocket launcher and die. But Russia does have 2 rocket launchers towards the 1 rocket launcher on Greco. So they do have the rocket launcher lead at this point. I'm not exactly sure why AutoTrack thinks that we should track OK98 at this point, but why not? I guess he had the super nail gun when we got to switch. But yeah, as you can see, GetQuad is still in Mega with a green armor. They never really managed to take control over the yellow armor room, which is a problem for Team Russia, and they're now down by about 12 frags. Yeah, OK98 is never gonna survive that. Why doesn't it change perspective? We're gonna do this auto track. Something is weird, but here we go. Battle for the quad. GetQuad is apparently gonna win that. And he is gonna pick up the quad. Picks up a couple of rockets, and let's see what he does with this. Well, now they do have control, at least momentarily, of the the yellow armor room, I should say. And it looks like Sweden actually spawned those packs. Maybe they didn't actually, because Sepp was here. So 2 rocket launchers apiece, but a 16 frag lead by for Team Sweden. Now that is not much on E1M2, of course. Anything can still happen, but actually all the rocket launchers of Team Russia do go down. OK98 saving that yellow for Raket. Raket is gonna pick it up. And Team Sweden is looking pretty good for this next quad that is coming up. OK98 is going to kill a teammate, but he is going to pick up the quad regardless. Yellow armor is up if he wants it. Alright, it is now picked up by Raket once again. OK98 just holding down the fort pretty much. He's just keeping it safe. Getting a kill on... Oh my god, that's a beautiful rocket by OK98 into the mega room. Gets a frag from that as well. Does a good job dodging all those... Oh, he's gonna have to wait for this quad to run out before he can rocket jump up. I think he's gonna rocket jump up at least. No, he's gonna actually back off, play it safe. Gonna give up that yellow armor. Actually, Raket was over there and he probably managed to pick it up, because I see no Russian with a yellow armor at this point. Now quad is coming up in 10 seconds and Sweden is now up by 30 frags. Sepp is doing what he can to try to keep this quad safe, and actually Gore is going to pick it up, and I think at least 1 rocket launcher did go down there for Team Sweden. I'm not entirely sure. They still have 2 though over at the yellow area, and once again we see all the Russian players over at the mega room. You don't want to get stuck there for too long, but they do have 3 rocket launchers to their name now. OK98 did go down, and I think he dropped the pack to the Russians. The only one on the Russian team without a rocket launcher at this point is actually the one with the quad, but he does have a super shotgun, a buckshot, and that is very dangerous on this map, as we all know. Let's see what they can do with all these rocket launchers. One is gonna go down there. Sepp did die, but GetQuad and Dot still have one of their own. GetQuad might go down there. Actually, no, he's gonna win that. Raket is gonna kill a teammate, but try to make his way into the yellow armor room. Down to only 18 HP. That's less than 1 boomstick away from dying, and Sepp is gonna pick up the quad. Now suddenly the tables are turned, and Sweden has 3 rocket launchers. Against 1, that of Dot. So I have no idea how that happened, but I guess they traded rocket launchers wildly. And oh my god, Sepp actually gets the kill on BPS with the boomstick and on OK98. That is another rocket launcher, 2 rocket launchers dead. So now the only rocket launcher for Team Sweden is actually Greco. But we do get to see TV here, or Dot or Mersic, with a rocket launcher for Team Russia. They're only down 24 frags. It's definitely doable on this map, but they need to get some control over the yellow armor room. I haven't seen a yellow armor on Team Russia until now, actually, where GetQuad has one and a rocket launcher. But yeah, the control has mostly been in favor of Sweden. GetQuad is here ready for this quad with that yellow armor as well. And he's gonna pick it up, but he's so close to dying here. Doesn't want to accidentally kill Dot either, because Dot has a rocket launcher. Glad is gonna escape once again into the mega area. They're down 20 frags. Still 6.5 minutes to go though, so can still go either way. Either direction. Glad is gonna try to sneakily maybe get a kill. No. Yeah, he is. He's gonna go from below and try to get a kill here in the yellow armor room, but the quad is just gonna run out. He should have done that a little bit sooner and he would have been fine. Still 2 rocket launchers to 2 though. Actually make that 2 rocket launchers to 1 because Sepp did go down with his. So we only have Glad for Team Russia with a rocket launcher at this point. They're now down 30 frags. They need to make something happen pretty soon here. They need to erase the rocket launchers from Team Sweden with this quad. I mean, they do a good job picking up this quad, but they need to kill something else than boomsticks. And Greco is gonna get a beautiful kill onto the to the quad of Team Russia, making them, well, making it so that they don't have a single rocket launcher. OK98 is nicely just gonna allow Rakiet to pick up that that rocket launcher, even though they were on the exact same stacks. It's kind of funny. And Rakiet actually goes down with that that rocket launcher. But BPS is the only rocket launcher on Team Sweden against Glad. BPS is waiting for the mega. It's about to spawn right now. He does have a green armor as well, and he's probably gonna try to make his way up these stairs, and he makes it up actually, and now can kind of stop the Russians before they even get to the quad. The quad is coming up in 7 seconds, so he's gonna retract and get back into the quad area. He has plenty of rockets actually, but he is getting spammed down. I don't believe Sepp is gonna live through this. No, he is not. But BPS does survive, and so does Greco. So they do have 2 rocket launchers. Oh my god. BPS eating a rocket straight to the face, but he still survives at 20 HP. He's gonna go escape or retreat back to start. Oh my god, did you guys see that? How he just strafed away from the spawn point? If he kept going in a straight line, there's a very big chance he might have been telefragged by his teammate there. But he just barely changed direction on his strafe jumping. 4 minutes remaining, and the frag lead is being extended slowly but surely, and Team Russia is in trouble here. Even though this game is way closer than the first one on E1M2, they are now down about 40 frags with only 4 minutes remaining, and that's very hard. 10 frags a minute without the enemy getting a single frag, that's very hard to do. Glad is getting ready for the squad. He's gonna steal that, but the question is, what can he really do with it? They don't have any weapons. They have 1 grenade launcher now, that's it. Gory's gonna pick up a rocket launcher from, I think, someone he killed. And Glad is doing a good job here, getting a lot of kills, getting a rocket pack as well. They now have 3 rocket launchers, but they're down 44 frags with only 3.5 minutes to go. They cannot lose another fight at all. They do lose one just when I say that. Of course, I do jinx them a little bit. But they still have 2 rocket launchers left. Rakiet picked up the next one, but they can't lose any more fights. They need to get the rest of the kills pretty much here. They do now, eventually, finally, have good control over the yellow armor room. Nice rocket by Glad, but he desperately needs this yellow. He needs some HP now, and they can't lose any more fights. I can't stress that enough. But Team Sweden has managed to pick up 2 rocket launchers against only 1. Glad is the only rocket launcher on Team Russia, and that's not good enough. 2.5 minutes remaining. Gore is going to pick up the quad. He doesn't have any weapons. He's going to pick up a grenade launcher. He also doesn't have any HP or armor. He doesn't have anything to his name, really. So it's going to be very hard for him to find any frags, and frags is exactly what they need. And they're down a rocket launcher. They do have the quad. That's the only good thing for Team Russia at this point, but still over 40 frags behind. No, not over 40 frags behind, but 37 to be exact. Gore is gonna die to the falling damage of that rocket blast. And I would say I would be close to calling this GG's unless something extreme happens in the end of this game. 2 minutes remaining, 40 frags approximately. 45 frags even. I don't see it happening. I think this is gonna be my first correct prediction in a while. I did say 3-1 Sweden, and it's looking like it's gonna be just that. BPS is gonna go for the quad here. He's gonna get the second to last quad of the game. Let's see if he shows us something good. Maybe a quad. I mean, an axe quad. A quad axe. Or oh, that's a beautiful kill actually. I mean, nice rocket kills. We can go for those as well. I don't mind them. He's gonna try the angle shot. What is he gonna do here? Just keeping them in mega, I guess. Yeah, Team Russia seems to struggle keeping control over the yellow armor room. Like, they always escape to mega, and then they get stuck there. So that should mean that we're gonna see a Sweden versus Finland grand finals somewhere probably next week. Or the end of next week, something like that. Maybe 10 days away, 9, something like that. And we're gonna see a bronze game between Russia and Team UK Ireland. Both those games are gonna be insanely interesting. I do hope that Sweden manages to get Xanten back for that as well, even though all the other players on Team Sweden are really good players too. But Xanten is just on a level of his own. And we get to see the last 7 seconds as BPS is gonna run out of this quad and get a couple of more frags. There you go. Final score 239 to 172. And GGs are called. And my prediction was correct. Add permitted term cunt. Okay, so you're now allowed to say cunt in the chat, apparently. I had to allow that because, yeah, it tried to censor you, Link. Alright, let's check the final score. 239 to 172. It was close for a very long time. Damage-wise, BPS is going to win that. OK98 with a very good boomstick, 52.6%. Glad killed a lot of rockets, but that's not enough if you cannot translate that into other things. BPS with the efficiency win. Frag streak actually on Gore with 21. That's not bad. Let's check the individual boomstick. 42%, 44%, 50.5, and 52.6. If you can have all your teammates above 40% and 2 of them above 50%, that's always a good sign on E1M2. 35 for Gore, 45 for Dot, 39 and 40 for Sep. Okay, so slight difference there as well. Let's check out the yellow armors. Yeah, look at that. 36 yellow armors for Team Sweden, only 17 for Team Russia. They did struggle to get that get control over that area. It's just yeah, unfortunate for Team Russia. But yeah, that is gonna do it. So we will leave the server and swap over to this. Away goes the score as well.